Who the fuck? Who the fuck? Who the fuck are Real Madrid? Who the fuck are Real Madrid? My club. You see this? You see this badge? You see this badge? It means everything. It means everything to Chelsea fans. This badge, honour, pride. You wear it with passion. Chelsea in their third Champions League in history. Thomas Tuchel, take a bow on. And listen, one more thing, before I get into this magnificent review. They nearly gave me a heart attack. I need to be checked for high blood pressure, and so many Chelsea fans need to as well, because this game should have been a cricket score. This game should have finished 5-0, 6-0, but this team made me proud. A clean sheet against Real Madrid, 3-1 on aggregate. Should have been more, could have been more. Guess what? Who cares? Chelsea are in a Champions League final against Man City. Another all-English final. This is huge. This is actually insane. Like, I genuinely can't believe it. Like, it's... Do you know what it is as well? Is that was Real Madrid's strongest team. They had every single player back. They had Ferland Mendy, Sergio Ramos, Valverde, all returning, and we still stuffed them. We still put them in a spliff, as Chelsea always do, and we do it the hard way. We go 1-0 up, we miss about 10, 11 easy chances. We make it difficult for ourselves, but that's the Thomas Tuchel way. And we keep a clean sheet like we've done every single game on a Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel Masterclass. Put some respect to my manager's name. My manager's a world-class manager. My manager's one of the best managers in the world. Don't put dirt on his name. He's proven it everywhere. In the Bundesliga, in the French league. He won the quadruple with Paris Saint-Germain. Yes, it's not the glamorous, pretty much every previous PSG manager won Ligue 1, but he won the quadruple, which no other PSG manager did. He got them to a Champions League final, which no other manager did, as Pochettino couldn't do as well yesterday. So for me, put some respect on Tuchel's name. The way that he had this tactically, I said it in my preview, you stick Kai Havertz at false nine, meaning there's no focal point, because that means there's a fluid front three between Timo Werner utilising his acceleration and pace to exploit the spaces in behind the gaps, because Madrid had to score this game, so obviously their defensive line would be pushed higher up, so it allows Timo Werner to exploit the spaces, utilise his pace and acceleration to make those runs in behind. Christian Pulisic, the way that he had the impact off the bench, simply sublime. World class. The way he impacted the game, and he got the assist for the Mason Mount goal. Thank you very much, Real Madrid. Bye. Au revoir. Back to Madrid you go. Chelsea are on the road to Istanbul, and I'm so proud of this team. Could you cast your minds back to December? Yeah, we drew Atletico Madrid in the round of 16. Right, we're 10th in the league. We just beat Luton in the FA Cup. We were getting smack left, right, and centre in the league. Embarrassing defeats to Arsenal, Man City, Leicester City. Lampard getting sacked. Could you envision Chelsea to be in an FA Cup final, a Champions League final, and 2 points off third place? I cannot believe I'm saying that. Chelsea are in an FA Cup final, against Leicester City, a Champions League final against Man City, and of course we're fourth, 2 points off third. This could be the greatest season statistically in the Roman Abramovich era in terms of what we won. Yes, in 2012 we won the FA Cup and Champions League, which we could do again. And it will be difficult, I'll get onto that in a second. But we came sixth that season. So the fact that we could potentially come third or fourth, plus win these two, statistically you can't get a better season really. You can't, because it means we would have done the double and we would have got top four, which is absolutely superb. And what Thomas Tuchel has done to transform this team, defensively, structurally, personnel-wise, the way he's lifted the mood and spirits of this team, the way that he's implemented his philosophy and tactics. I'm so proud, and this is the man we need to back. I said it before as well. I don't want to, jump on my high horse here, but even when Lampard was in job, I said Tuchel was the guy we need to get in. I've been chasing this guy for a long time. I've been watching this guy. I've been looking at his tactics, and some people are going to come out and say, "Oh, it's park the bus, boring football." It's not. It's not. Sometimes it needs to be, and that's what tactical, astute managers like Tuchel will do. But once he has the resources, once he has a full pre-season behind him, and he gets a couple of his own players in, where he's able to switch formation, implement his tactics, then you will see attacking, fast-paced German style of football. You will see that. But first, he wants to get the foundations right, defensively, structurally. This team, I'm so proud, man. Enough of me waffling on in terms of tactics, but let's get into the raw emotion of this. Chelsea have made a Champions League final for the third time in their history. For the third time in their history, tonight we celebrate, man. Tonight we celebrate, you have to. What a glorious night, 5th of May. You see, it was my birthday 2 days ago, and I said my last wish would be Chelsea, to send Chelsea into the Champions League final. That's all they had to do. And Chelsea, thank you, You made hard work, but you did what you were told essentially, and you kept the clean sheet in the process. 2-0 was a very flattering scoreline for Real Madrid. We should have stuffed their asses. We should have won this game like 5 or 6-0. We put them in a spliff, honestly. And I'll say this right now, yeah, our front three and pretty much the whole front line of our attack, they couldn't finish in a brothel. I swear to God, you could take these lot to a whorehouse and they still couldn't finish. They couldn't. How many chances do you want? They were going to give me a cardiac arrest. Havertz chipped in the first half. He hits the crossbar. Werner makes it 1-0. Beautiful. Havertz then misses a one-on-one in the second half. Havertz then hits the crossbar. Kante misses a one-on-one. Mason Mount misses a one-on-one. Thiago Silva misses 2-3 headers. I'm thinking, bloody hell. You want to give me a heart attack at 1-0? The whole complexion of the game can change. Real Madrid get an away goal and it goes into extra time, and God knows what would happen then. But, you know, we were resilient. We were strong defensively. We grinded the result out. Boom, what happens? Chelsea, we get the second goal with patience. Pulisic, as I said earlier, the impact that he had, running those lines, breaking those lines, running down the flank in the half spaces, causing havoc with his pace, dribbling close control, assisted the second goal as well. So proud of him, man. And the fact that he had such a great impact on the bench is a bit annoying in regards to him, because obviously he wants to get into that first team. And I've said for all along, he is our best player at the moment in terms of technical ability, agility, close control, dribbling. He is our best player. Again, special shout out to Timo Werner. He got the first goal, and for me, he worked so hard for the team. The way that he was running those lines, disrupting Real Madrid's back line, being a pest. Because, of course, with his pace and his intensity, it causes Real Madrid to drop a bit back defensively, which, of course, helps us structurally because it forces Madrid to drop back. So it essentially makes it harder for them to move the ball around in transition and score. So Werner worked really hard today. His interceptions, his pressing, the fact that he got the first goal, his passing, his hold-up play was much more improved as well. And you can see it's something that he's working on in the training grounds. But this team was magnificent, man. Like, this is going to be a memorable night. Another special night at Stamford. But could you imagine if we had fans tonight, man? Could you imagine? Yeah. And one more thing before I leave this review, right? The ref is a disgrace. Yeah, let me just get that out of the way quickly. Because, yeah, ref, you need to get off Florentino Perez's payroll. Because Perez, you've also been put in a spliff, you mug. You absolute mug. And there you go. It bit him up the arse about, you know, make games shorter. If we had a shorter game, Madrid would have been knocked out earlier. So it doesn't matter. That's exactly what Real Madrid deserve. UEFA will be happy. Chelsea happy. Perez, go back to Madrid, you mug. So can you, Real Madrid. And think of it this way. What must Hazard be thinking? What must Hazard be thinking? He's come back to the bridges, come back home. He left Real Madrid to go and win the Champions League. The one trophy he didn't win at Chelsea. He won every single trophy at least twice at Chelsea. And the one trophy he couldn't win and he wanted to pursue was a Champions League. And that's why he moved to Madrid, because that was his dream club. And he's just been knocked out by the team that sold him, by the team that he couldn't win a Champions League with. And this is our first Champions League final since 2012, our third Champions League final in Roman's history. Let's make a #2. Road to Istanbul, baby, my home country. We can do this, but one more thing though. Pep never loses finals, and this is where I'll be delving into it a lot more in depth in terms of tactics. But Pep has had 15 finals in his career. He's won 14 of those. His only ever loss in the final was in a Copa del Rey in the 2011 season against Jose Mourinho. The guy don't lose finals, and I'm worried, yeah? And we got Man City this weekend. So for me, controversial, I think we should purposely lose the game against Man City, because I can't see us beating Man City 3 times. But I'll delve more into that later on. Tonight we celebrate. Come on, Chelsea. I believe in this team. I love this team. You should as well. I'm just so proud. Like, what a performance. What a performance. What a win. 2 goals scored. Thomas Tuchel Masterclass. I fucking love this team, man. Honestly, I can't believe we're in the Champions League final. Chelsea are in the Champions League final, man. Let's go. Let's go. If you did enjoy this review, don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and I'll see all of you guys for Monday's video. Peace.